Happy New Year, I'm Lanakila. Welcome back to Stairways to Lanakila. Today, with a new year, we are featuring a new teams from the Japanese players Altum. His team focus on the Wishiwashis here and utilize the trick rooms a lot. The first opponent that we are going to see is a Japanese player Kite, and his team is using the Tupper build, Executor, the Torko's, Malwag, the Togetomaru, and Persians. The Persians. So this team basically has two techniques to start up the trick rooms by using. The first one is of course Ganger. Ganger has the access to a Z Destiny Born, so it kind of tracks their attacks and knocks out the biggest threat of my opponents. But I guess with this matchup, I would like to bring my Gangers here. So Oranguru might be a good option afterwards, and I would also bring my Wishiwashi and Gastrodons. So I don't really want to use my Tapu Koko yet. Tapu Koko is a choice scarp adamant variant, but my opponents have two 19 rods and you wouldn't want any single electric type attacks going into it. So we shall see. My opponent is bringing the Executor to Togetomaru, and instead bringing my Ganger and Oranguru. So Frisk is revealing some of my items so there are the possibilities that my opponent is using Executor as the trick room setup for himself. So if the trick rooms is set up, that might be a problem. Well, too early for me. Just use my Sludge Bomb first and see if Togetomaru should be using Fake Out. Well, I'll still go for the Instruction to put my Gangers. See if Sludge Bomb connects. So no Fake Out. Sludge Bomb goes first. It survives with the Focus Sash. And we do see the ankle. Alright. So Instruct would be starting another Sludge Bomb. Correct. So with ankles, my opponent's bringing the drops back to the field. So the problem is, do I need the Ganger? Right, I'll use a Z Destiny Bonds here. And my Oranguru is trying to set up the trick rooms. I guess the eruptions couldn't knock out my Torko, but my opponent's forfeiting. So a very quick match, and I shall do an extra one here. So basically this team utilizes Z Destiny Bonds a lot because you set up the trick rooms, you use Z Destiny Bonds, you knocked out one of the biggest threat on the field on the opponent's side, and you can just spam with the Wishiwashi and Gastrodon duos. So it's kind of in simple techniques, but it often works very easy, very handy. But my opponent here is bringing his... Yeah, my opponent from Japan is bringing a team's worth, a gold duck, and another palaper duck, a Tapu Koko, Tapu Fini, oh no, Tapu Lele, Kartana, and also the Metagross. So it's a dual a dual duck, dual Tapu, dual steel teams here. So I still have to calculate what my Tapu Koko can do here first. So Tapu Koko with a choice scarf, it would be something like 270 something. It must be faster than that gold duck. Yeah, I guess I may bring my Tapu Koko and Oranguru first. And with Wishiwashi at the back, and Gastrodon threatens it too. Because if he activates... No, I still stick with the original plan that used the Gengar, Oranguru, Gastrodon, Wishiwashi. So he should be very afraid that my Gastrodon is on the field. So the presence of Gastrodons just put the dual duck in the troubles, but maybe, yeah, but he's still standing the double duck here. And I'm sending my Oranguru and Gengar. So Drizzle's boosting the Golduck's speed in the very height. Yeah, starting Trick Room is my essential play here, and I'll bring my Gastrodon on the field. Whether he will use a Hurricanes or Tailwind, I don't mind. So he's switching out his Golduck into Katanas. Alright, a great switch here. So we do see the Hurricanes. On to Oranguru, hoping to do some confusions, but not. So Trick Room starts up. So Katana is kind of threatening on the field now. I guess 2 score. Ice Beam would be enough to knock out the Katana with a 9 health boost. Even is using an Assault Vest variant. Yes, it does. So a very handy play from my side. Knocks out the Katana easily. So next turn I can choose to bring in my own Wishiwashi back. Yeah, and the confusions on the Orangurus. Now I can switch out my Oranguru. And I still have 3 turns of Trick Rooms. Metagross coming in. Yeah, I would switch into my Wishiwashi first. And Gengar would be loving the conditions that's facing the Metagross afterwards. So Wishiwashi comes in, he can't do a lot onto my Wishiwashi. He won't use the Zen Headbutts onto my Wishiwashi anyway, the slots, but we do see the Bullet Punch first, so doing very low amount of damage. And I'm not doing more to connects. But Pelipper avoids the attacks, that's not a good thing still. Boosted from the opponent's rain, it does a lot on the Metagross. Yeah, we continue to see some hurricanes. So what the Pelipper has the white guard here. It may be. If so, that would be a problem to me too. I'll still continue to use the Surf and Sludge Bomb. Yep, Bullet Punch comes in onto the Gastrodon. Shouldn't maybe be able to knock it out, but it putting the range onto the Nightfall Record's knocked out range. But 2 attacks from the Wishiwashi should be able to finish it off. So single attacks here. So this would be a 1-to-1 situation against his Golduck. A 4-to-1. So I need to store my store his rain first. Even my Trick Room expire, I can use my Ganger to use a Z Endless Nightmares to finish his Golduck after the rain is finished. So anyway, I continue to use my Surf because I basically have no choice on it. So Energy Ball. Alright, let's do it. So no protects from our opponents. He's definitely going to forfeit. Let's see how many Energy Ball can do. Yeah, it's not able to finish it. Ironically. So rings ends, Trick Rooms also ends. But the Gengar would be the fastest thing on the field. So I continue to serve and yeah. Z move on to Golduck should be able to finish it. So my opponent's for 15th. Very handy game for my side here. So I'm not sure why he brings in the dual duck at the very beginnings, because I've Gastrodon on the back, and yeah, you can tell from his first turn switch that he's kind of afraid my switch in. I'm not sure, really not sure what he is doing. So we'll continue to set up the ladders here, and our next opponents will be coming from South Korea. My opponent's team would be a Mustout, Polygon Toad, Nihilego, Arcanine, Tapu Koko, and Celesteela, which is Sammy Trick Room's teams, but the opponent's Tapu Koko's presence is kind of scary to me. Because if his Tapu Koko goes first, my Gengar is gonna use his Sea Destiny Bones. So I guess I need to use my own Tapu Koko and Oranguru, and putting Wishiwashi and Gastrodon in the back. Alright, that will be it. So until this, up to this moment, after this morning, I still don't know what RK9 means in the Twitters. So thanks to Adus on Portugal, he tells yeah, RK9, and I realized about half a minute that is that does mean that is an Arcanine. Anyway, we shall see my opponent's Tapu Koko and Nihilego. Indeed, I can play kind of aggressively. I don't know, I'm not sure if his Nihilego would bears Focus Sash, but a wild charge onto Nihilego would be definitely a not out. Yeah, the trick rooms here. So wild charge going in. No focus sash, please. Oh, it's focus sash anyway. So he may double target onto my Oranguru this time. Thunderbolt. Doing a lot onto the my Oranguru. And another Thunderbolt. So it survives. Right. Still not the end of the world. I guess I need to stick on to some... Yeah, I have 3 turns of trick rooms here. So let's see what his Tapu Koko is going to knock out first. So he's using the Gleamed. That will be good. I can still switch out my Tapu Koko for later use. I'll bring my... oh no, but the Wild Charge should be able to finish it off. The recoil damage from the Wild Charge. Alright, there's 2 to 3 situation and I have 3 turns of trick rooms here. Might not be the worst, but definitely not a good situation to me. So we do see the Mustow on the opponent's side. Mustow... So Mustow has the speed slightly lower than Wishiwashi, if my memory is correct. But anyway, I shall use the Surf and Ice Beam onto the Mustow. Even with the Assault Vest on Mustow, the Surf should do a lot, tons of damage onto the Mustow, because Choice Baps boosted. Yeah, but the Tapu Koko, yeah, is warded by the Gastrodons, but Surf goes in first. Yeah, Wishiwashi should be the second slowest Pokemon in the current matters. Yeah, it's a knocked out onto Mustow. Even it's not critical hit. Maybe he's not using the Assault Vest anyway. So, a very easy situation now, because just Polygon to is left on the field. And I can continue to surf and surf and surf till the end of the world. Yeah, I need some Ice Beam. Yeah, but my opponent is forfeiting anyway. So, there's 2 games here, and yeah, I shall feature the 3rd games. Oh, is it the 3rd game already? I cannot record it. So, we shall play another games here as a specials to the New Year episodes. So Gastrodon can do a lot of great things in the current matters, but being threatened by the katanas and also some random grass type moves, it has to be used very carefully. So my opponent is using a team with the Hell teams, with the Ninetales, Glaceon, Tapu Koko, Mach, Garchomp, and also the Marowak here. So could I, because he doesn't have any boosting thing on the field, I can definitely use my Ganger here. Yeah, I bring my Ganger and Oranguru first, and with Wishiwashi and Gastrodon in the back. Very handy, very easy play if the Trick Rooms is activated. If not, you'll be in great troubles. So back to the Gastrodon. The set that I'm using is a Life Orb set. Yeah, his special attack is kind of unforgettable if he's boosted by any water type moves. So my opponent is bringing a Tapu Koko and Muk onto the field, and I guess Tapu Koko can't really knock out my Gengar with one single hit, so I'll use a Z Destiny bonus first, and I hope to knock out that Muk. No, it's Z Destiny bonus, not the Destiny bonus. And I'll set up my Trick Rooms. So this play has the advantage of bringing the Gengars off the field while putting one of the greatest Pokemon's the attacking threats of the opponent's side faint. So it would be the 3v3 situation in the Trick Rooms. Anyway, Destiny bonus comes in. Will we see a knocked off? Yes, a knocked off. Should be able to finish my Gangers. So simply and definitely a good situation to me, because Muk has something like 150% of HP. So here I can continue to use Surf and Instruct. So Glaceon comes in with a Love Board. And my Wishiwashi would be activating the Schoolings, bringing hundreds of fish together. So someone, Ground Wardens has calculated that a schooling forms of Wishiwashi and a single form, when you divide it, it comes out with not a whole numbers. So something happened. Some Wishiwashi has been smashed to fish fillet. Anyway, I will use the Instruct and the Surfed. So it's withdrawing his Tapu Koko. Ninetales coming in. But I doubt if it can. Basically, it wants to stop my Surf. Snow Court ability to reduce the accuracies. Anyway, we shall see if it can knock out both of its Pokemon. Oh, Glaceon eventually avoids that attack. So we see a free strike. No, the Blizzard comes in. Right, thanks, no freeze. So my Oranguru, instead of using the usual citrus barrier, is using the Mantle Herbs, because it's definitely one of the most important things that to set up the Trick Rooms for the Wishiwashis at the back. So I continue to use the Surf and Instruct. A very quick games here. It either could hit the Glaceon. Alright, it hits. So even if the Tapu Koko could knock out both of my Wishiwashi and Oranguru, it can't even touch the Gastrodon at the back. So I still have one turns of Trick Rooms, I guess. 2 turns. So, no protects. So, that will be it. I forgot it is the third game or even the fourth game of this episode. So, wish you have a happy new year, and we shall see you tomorrow. Goodbye.